Hi guys, it's Alston. Today I just wanted to share a new GPT which I created for local SEO, especially for small businesses. It is a full SEO assistant for your local businesses which will help you with keyword research local, website setup, GMB optimization, NAP, citation, review management, SEO, social media, and lot more. So yesterday I created a video showing you how you can go about creating your own GPT. So if you are interested in it, you can watch it. I will leave a description. And I also created a huge resource of all the publicly available GPT right now. There was 438. Today my scraping agent finished the next batch of results. I'm going to add another 500 GPTs for this list. So this list is going to be huge. So if you want to get inspirations, go out and search it. I will leave a link for this also in the description. So I also told you that I'm also going to be keep on figuring out and see what kind of GPT I can create in terms of digital marketing and SEO and everything. So I was figuring out how a GPT could be helpful. That's what when I had an idea where I will give a full sort of guide to my GPT to help small business owners. That is what our community is about. We are consisting mostly of small business owners. So I thought of creating a GPT for it. So this is what I created it. I will leave a link for this also in the description. Feel free to test it out. Feel free to see what kind of results you are getting. Any feedback or anything will help me to create a better version of it to make you help and create more optimized SEO strategy for your business. So this is what the new GPT is called, local SEO for small business AI. Basically you can ask any sort of like local SEO questions, strategy or information. It will give you a really good explanation, tips, strategy, and it will also go in depth. So if you are looking for something very specific, it will also do that also for you. For example, I have given 4 conversation starters, but you can do anything you want. For example, you can just simply ask, how can I improve my local SEO? I'm just going for a possible workflow, but remember there is no fixed start line. You just give your business type, city, it will go about it. You just ask any sort of local SEO help, it will go about explaining it to you how you can be much better at local SEO. If you have any existing data, give that and ask for help. It will provide you help with that also. So here you can see I'm asking how can I improve my local SEO, and it automatically gives me all the necessary information like what I need to do in order to get better on that. So for example, it's saying that I need to do a local keyword research, optimize Google business profile, build an app citation, manage online review, optimize your website on page SEO, acquire quality backlinks. So it gives me step by step instructions on what I need to do in order to make an improvement on my local SEO. But this is a overall review or information which does not necessarily help me that much. It gives me a good overview, but we can go in depth also with this. First let me wait until to this page. I ask a very general question to this local SEO GPT. That's why it gives me a general sort of answer. So for example, I'm more interested on keyword research, so let me go very specific here. For example, I'm going to say I run a small bakery in, let's say, a local street name with a city, Racecourse, Coimbatore. I have given a street name and a city name. Suggest me more detailed info on keyword research. So now I wanted to ask a very detailed question for that. So now I have given a small bakery in Racecourt. Suggest me more detailed info on keyword research. I'm only asking for that specific part. So now it's saying that detail involves several steps. The aim to identify terms of potential customers are using when looking for bakeries or related products in your area. Yeah, how to approach. First, understanding my customer base, so it give me what I need to know before. For example, identify what your customers might be searching for. For a bakery, this might include birthday cakes, fresh bread, custom cake, pastries, etc. So it's understanding my customer base. Localizing my keywords, add a location based terms to your product keyword. For example, birthday cakes in race course, bakery in Coimbatore, fresh bread in race course. Use keyword research tools. So what are the keyword tools I can probably use, and how I can start getting the relevant data. Analyzing search volume competition, consider long tail key, check on competitors, utilize autocomplete, seasonal and event based. For example, it did understand my localized events like Diwali, Christmas, and how that is relevant to my uh, bakery or something. For example, Christmas connected with cake, Diwali is connected with sweets, so it did understand that also. So it goes into in and what I need to do. So for example, it also shows me a practical example. Create a list of potential keywords and categorize them based on relevant search volume and competition. For example, it shows high priority, what I need to do, and local tips and everything. So you can see it keeps on going it. Now I can go even a further. For example, localize you give me a list of possible long tail keywords with topical relevance. I can create sub pages in my website. So I'm just keep on asking it. I chose one simple one, and I went and asked it to be much more specific now. So we went with a general, I went with a keyword. Now I wanted to go in depth within that keyword research. Within that keyword research also, I'm trying to find a more focused one. It's not just related to one particular one. If you don't know how to create a website for your local SEO, you can ask it, it will provide a detailed information. If you wanted to create a social media pages for your website, local business, it will give you a detailed information on that also. So that is what I'm trying to showcase. It will act as a local SEO guide for you, assistant, personal assistant who have in-depth knowledge on local SEO, and it will let you know what are the things you need to do in order to be much more effective. For example, I have asked like with topical research relevance, let me know the sub pages I want to create for my website. So it's saying for your bakery in race course Coimbatore, creating sub pages on your website with content targeting long tail keyword can significantly enhance your local SEO. Here is the list of possible long tail keyword with each suggested topical relevance for your sub pages. So custom birthday cakes in race course Coimbatore, which is a really good long tail keyword, showcasing your unique birthday cake design, customer testimonials, and process of customizing cakes. Wedding cake designers in Coimbatore, highlighting the wedding cake portfolio, customer stories, and how you can collaborate with couples for their big day. Vegan bakery options in Racecourse, gluten-free bread in Coimbatore, organic bakery products in Racecourse, fresh pastry, and create this. So you get the idea, like it keeps on going into all the sort of long tail keywords, and you can see it also gives me not only the data but all the helpful information on how you best you can utilize these data also. Like it shows like implementing these keywords. Each sub page should offer valuable, informative, engaging content that resonate with keyword theme. Incrop these keywords naturally into title, meta, description, headers, and body and sub page of your content. Include high quality visual. So now I have not yet tried this, but let's see whether it can do that also. For example, um, uh, for let me see, for this keyword you suggested, generate me a sample web content for the page, including title, text, let me do just keep it as page. So I wanted to see how the GPT reacts to that particular query. So it provided me, I'm asking GPT to do a bit more also on that particular task. For example, certainly, here is a sample content for the subpage focused on keyword custom birthday cake in Racecourse, Coimbatore. This content is designed to be engaging, informative, optimized for local SEO. So it says that the title customizing for a welcome to your bakery's name. If you mentioned your bakery name in the start or just mentioning it now also, you can localize it. It automatically will replace all this value with your name. So for example, located in Coimbatore, we believe that birthday cake is just more than a dessert. It's a centerpiece of celebration, a reflection of personality, sweet embodiment of joy. That is why we specialize in crafting birthday cakes. And you can see it is just not giving you a blog post, but it gives you like a sales page kind of a vibe. For example, it explains it. It gives you a good short information on the important piece of content. Ideally, a customer want to see personalized design, quality ingredients, local flavor, how it works. So how we will work for that consultation, design, baking magic, delivery, our cake gallery. It shows me to what I should do it. Customer experience, like you can possibly include a testimonial, and gives us like a call to action also. So it gives you, like, you get the idea. It's not only giving you text and information, data or guides. You can also create images with it. For example, generate me some images which I can use on that web page. So now I'm asking to, for example, it also gave me SEO consideration for this page. I didn't see that. For example, keyword integration, local touch, engaging and visual appeal, customer testimonials. It's not only giving me what I want in a data format, but also it gives you all the instructions you possibly can use with it. That is a beauty of this particular GPT I created. Still, it's very beta. I just created within 2 to 3 hours. So basically, I will plan on to keep on building on it to get better and better, hopefully. And you can see it automatically generated me really good images also. For example, you can see this is a really nice image, to be honest. Like sense of icon team that can beautiful decorated cake with intricate icing detail, work at that. So network array. In this case, I can click on regenerate or possibly refresh this page and come back to again. All this history is saved to you, so you don't need to worry about losing and starting everything from the start. It automatically will do it again for me. So it just generating the images again. Possibly will get different sort of images again. Now predefined way of getting through this. You ask any sort of advice, any sort of information on your local SEO, you will get it. For example, we got another cool superhero kind of a gay image. So you get the idea behind it. Let me show you one more example with this. Let me see. Okay, this is another sort of conversation I had with this particular GPT. So just to give you an idea on this also, I just asked what kind of backlinks I can get for my business. I just asked it to, like, I wanted to do some backlink. So what kind of do that? And when I asked it, it gives me specific information on all the possible backlink sources I can get for my small business. You can get, it does not give me backlink opportunities where it might not be suitable for local businesses. It focus on your local business improvement. For example, it's a community involvement, local partnership, local chambers of commerce, educational institute, supply and manufacturing. So it understands that you are a business and it gives me opportunities related to that. So I've asked a further question: can you focus on social media profiles? So it gave me one opportunity source as a social media profiles. So I asked it to focus on that particular one because that is what I want to do. Let's say, for example, absolutely, focusing on social media profile is an excellent strategy for improving local SEO. Here is a step-by guide on how to leverage social media profile for backlink enhanced online visibility. gives me a clear instructions on what I need to do, basically a step by step guide. Like identify relevant platform, focus on social media platform where your target audience is most active. Common choices include Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest. Consider local platform. In some region, local or niche specific social media platform can be more effective than global. This is really good. And create an optimized profile, so that once we identify the next obvious logical choices to create and optimize the profile, so it tells me what I need to do. And you can see that use consistent NAP, name, address and phone. We all know when it comes to local SEO, NAP is really important, so we need to have a universally same name, address, phone number. So it shows that not only gives you technical term, but it also explains them. Like ensure consistency in how your business information is presented across all platforms to strengthen your local SEO. Add link to your website, upload high quality images, engage with your audience, like post regularly, interact with follower, use local hashtag, promote your social media preferences, monitor, analyze additional tips. It gives me a total social media guide. Now I went into even more depth. Like I run a small bakery in Racecourse, Coimbatore. Can you suggest me some sample content to use in my social media profile setup? So what I asked was, okay, good, you gave me all these instructions. Now I'm going to go and create my social media profiles, but give me some sample content which I can possibly try to use or improve and use it within my social setup. So it went out and said, certainly creating an engaging and informative social media profile is essential for your bakery in Racecourse. Here a sample framework for setting up your profile. It gives me a profile picture, what I need to do. Use your bakery logo, high quality image of your storefront, cover photo. It gives me a possible idea, collage of your best selling baked goods or picture of the bakery interior. It also wrote me a description of what I can use, like with a localized city name, cool or like tasteful words, even hashtag, contact information on how I need to do, website URL. And it even went out to give me post content idea, daily specials, behind the scenes, customer review photo, like share photos or reviews from your customers with their permission. Like it gives me a sample for that also. Thanks to Priya for sharing this lovely photo of her daughter's birthday cake from our bakery. We pride like using local spotlighters. It gives me a cool post content idea. This does not sound machine read or something like that. It gives me like genuine local feel when we do all these things. Regular feature, throwback to Thursday, meet team on Monday, foodie Friday. Give me really cool concepts I can use with my social media strategy for my local business. It also gives me hashtags on possibly what are the things I can use and everything. Now even I went a further bit more depth and I asked, okay, you are giving me all these things, generate me a cover photo for that. And for that it even generated me a cover photo for that. You can see how well this looks good. So this is how easy to use this GPT local SEO for small businesses, because it not only gives you set of information, but it adapts your need, it adapts to your local business need and provide information for that. So I hope you also give this local SEO for small business AI a try. This is still on a beta stage, so any feedback or any doubts, comments or anything, I will appreciate it. I also shared this with my group community members with over 6,000 members, so they will also possibly help me to improve this even more and more. So I hope this GPT is useful. If you have any other ideas for GPT, or if I found any other GPTs, I will share it here. If I create any other GPT, I will create a video for it, and let's keep on making this AI journey really good. If you are interested in seeing more videos like this, just make sure to hit the subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you won't get missed on AI industry related videos. There are so much stuff going around in this space. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video and I hope you have a great day. Cheers.